The thrift store air hung heavy with dust and forgotten memories. Each aisle overflowed with discarded lives, whispering tales of past owners. Sarah, a sucker for vintage finds, gravitated towards a forgotten corner stacked high with VHS tapes. Her fingers, dancing across faded spines, stopped on one labeled simply Memories. Something about its plainness, the way it seemed to beckon her, drew her in. That night, curiosity overwhelming any sense of caution, Sarah slid the tape into the VCR. Static crackled on the screen, a familiar greeting from a bygone era. Then flickering images began to play. A bonfire blazed, casting dancing shadows on the surrounding trees. Faces, contorted and grotesque, leered from the flames. Sarah felt a chill crawl down her spine, a prickling unease settling in her gut. This wasn't just a home video, it was a window into something sinister. The footage shifted, showcasing a dilapidated cabin nestled deep within a dense forest. A low, guttural chanting emanated from the speakers, sending shivers down Sarah's spine. Unintelligible symbols flashed across the screen, too fast for her to decipher, yet leaving a burning imprint on her mind. A sense of dread washed over her, a primal fear that screamed at her to turn it off. But she couldn't. A morbid fascination held her captive. The next day, the unsettling images from the tape clung to Sarah's thoughts. As she went about her day, she noticed things were off. Lights flickered erratically, shadows seemed to move in the corner of her eye. Her phone's camera began capturing strange anomalies, fleeting figures lurking in reflections, distorted whispers in audio recordings. The line between the tape's unsettling content and her reality blurred, fear seeping into her waking life. Sleep offered no solace. Nightmares plagued her, filled with the distorted faces from the firelight and the chilling whispers of the unknown language. She'd wake in a cold sweat, the feeling of unseen eyes watching her every move lingering long after she opened her eyes. Panic clawed at her throat, the realization dawning that she had stumbled upon something truly sinister, something that had latched onto her with an unrelenting grip. Desperate for answers, Sarah tried to destroy the tape, to sever the connection she felt to it. But it was no use. The plastic refused to break, the tape stubbornly resisting her every attempt. The VHS player, previously a source of entertainment, now seemed like a portal, a conduit through which something dark and malevolent had crossed over. Driven by fear and a sliver of morbid curiosity, Sarah returned to the thrift store. The shelves stood bare, the tapes gone. A chill settled over her, the air thick with an unseen presence. As she turned to leave, she noticed a single VHS tape on the floor. Picking it up, her blood ran cold. It was the same tape, the label now reading, "It's your turn." Trembling, Sarah realized the horrifying truth. The tape couldn't be destroyed, only passed on. The curse, like a virus, needed a new host to survive. And by watching it, she had become part of its twisted game, a pawn in its terrifying game. Now as you read this, the static from the tape crackles in your mind. The chilling images are imprinted on your memory. You feel a presence, don't you? The air around you feels colder, the shadows seem to dance. The curse has found its new host. It's your turn to watch.